Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be decorating the majority of my house inside for Halloween. So I have already decorated this whole area on my fireplace, or not my fireplace, my TV stand, soon to be my fireplace area. But I did my whole little witchy TV stand in my previous video. And in today's video, I'm gonna decorate the rest of the house for Halloween. I think what I'm gonna do is, usually I take down all of my fall stuff, but I think in today's video, I'm actually gonna leave up as much fall as I feel like I can without the Halloween looking wrong. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave up some of my fall decor. Yeah, so I think today I'm actually gonna take out some of my fall decor, but leave the majority of it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. I originally had the idea I wanted to go in with two of my candelabras here for the dining room table. Eventually you'll see me take out that second one. I just decided it was really too much for the table. And also I had two different sets of black candles, and in a little bit here you'll notice that I go in with candles and then I remove them. It's because the one pack only came with like 3 or 4 candles in it, and they look completely different when you see them in person, even though when you watch here they probably all look like the same black candles. So you'll see me actually take those out and replace them with this bigger pack. I think I got these on Amazon last year, but these just went better together because I think I had like, I want to say a pack of 10, so you can do 2 full candelabras. So now I'm going to be moving into my guest bathroom, and I'm just adding a couple little touches, a few little ghosts and a boo sign in here because I really like the way the fall decor looked, and I just thought it's kind of the classic orange and the classic orange and black for Halloween. So I thought this was just a nice little touch without getting too much Halloween in the bathroom. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a close-up of what those shelves came out like after adding a couple touches. And now I'm going to add in this little ghost with the campfire. This is a nightlight that I found on Amazon last year, and I just think it's absolutely adorable with the little flickering flame there. So if you're looking for this, you could probably look up Ghost Around the Campfire on Amazon, and I'm sure they probably still sell this. So now moving on in to my living room area. This is a console table that I have behind my couch. I'm going to add in a few touches and still keep that fall theme. I did like this picture for both fall and Halloween. Usually I'm the type that I do all fall originally, and then later in the season when October comes, I'll take down all the fall and just go straight into Halloween. This year I decided to kind of do a Halloween look and combine the two, and that's one of the things I loved about this picture is it has kind of a moody fall element to it, but it also has a little ghost there, so I feel like it works perfectly for Halloween. So I'm just gonna go in with this little this was a pumpkin. I think I got it like TJ Maxx or Marshall's a couple years ago. I think it was actually black originally, but if you remember when everybody was doing that terracotta Pottery Barn imitation look, I kind of copied that and went in with the like a terracotta colored paint and some like baking powder or baking soda. And so that's what I did with that pumpkin. And then I'm going to add a couple ghosts. So these are actually salt and pepper shakers. But one thing I like about them is, one, they're super affordable, but also they're just the right size if you want to add like a little touch to a shelf or a table. So I went in with my little ghost salt and pepper shakers, and here you're going to get kind of the final look of my sofa table. So now you see me here going in with some Halloween throw blankets. I like to add some throws underneath the entryway console table. because I have a couple little baskets under there and I thought that would add a nice accent. So I'm just going to finish removing the rest of the fall decor, including the fall taper candles here, and replacing them with black flickering candles instead. Also decided to add in this Hocus Pocus sign from years ago, and then my black jack-o'-lantern, and then also a stacked white jack-o'-lantern that I got some years back. In this area, I kind of wanted to stick with just a black and white theme. So after I decorated the table, I got the idea that I wanted to put creepy cloth over the mirror. This is something I typically do every year. I think it gives it a nice kind of spooky ambiance. But here I'm just trying to struggle to get it actually behind the mirror. I was not wanting to lift this mirror off. It's a little bit on the heavy side and sometimes a little bit hard to get back on the screw in the wall. Eventually I do break down and take the mirror off the wall, realizing that I'm gonna have to stick the creepy cloth onto the screw just to give it something to hold on to. I'm sure I could have used like some command strips or something like that, but I just wanted to keep it really simple. Now here I'm just going in with the scissors to get kind of a frayed edge on the creepy cloth, and I just didn't want it hanging down so low. So I'm just going to kind of go around all the edges and try to cut it as unevenly as possible to give it more of a ragged, creepy look. after I had already decorated the entire stand, I realized that it just didn't feel quite complete. I felt like I was missing something on the table itself. And I honestly should have done this at the beginning. It would have saved me time, but it's kind of one of those things. If you don't pre-decorate, you get ideas as you go, and then you kind of have to go back and redo things. So that's why you see me at the very end here adding in the white creepy cloth. I just thought this might give it kind of that finished look I was looking for. And I feel like it looks a lot better and has a lot of a creepier feel than if I just went with the solid wood. Now moving on to decorating the kitchen for Halloween, just taking down my fall towels and adding some Halloween towels to the stove here. And then also decided that I wanted to go ahead and swap out my wax warmer on the counter. It was already a Halloween themed one because I did have the little ghost with a pumpkin that you'll see in just a moment here. So here I'm just removing the ghost, and I'm going to add in my skull wax warmer. I just felt it gave a creepier look and kind of went a little bit more with the theme that's in my living room. I did move that ghost one to my office, so I am still using it for Halloween. I just decided not to have it in the kitchen. So I'm gonna add some wax, change out the bulb in there, because I think I probably took out the bulb originally, or it was just bad. Either way, it wasn't working. So yeah, I'm just swapping out the bulb. And then I didn't feel like it was quite finished. It looked a little unfinished there. So I went ahead and added this witchy sign behind it. It just says witch services, spells, and hexes, and things like that. So went ahead and added that. I like to keep the kitchen counters pretty simple, just because if you can see in my kitchen, I don't have a ton of counter space to plug in my appliances, so I just don't want a lot of extra stuff that's unnecessary sitting on my countertops. And now I'm going to be moving on to my coffee bar area. And in my coffee bar area, I really just removed all of the fall mugs and replaced them with Halloween mugs. Then just added in some of the basics like my wooden bowls back in there, and then added some creepy cloth to each of the shelves just to give it a little bit of a spookier look. So guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Just wanted to give you a quick run through of the main area of my house, my living room, dining room, kitchen, all of that. Just a quick walkthrough to see the final look, including the TV stand. If you didn't already see that video, that was in my first Halloween decorating video. And I will be coming out with another Halloween decorating video to decorate my front yard in a cemetery scene. So if that's something you're into, stay tuned and please consider subscribing to my channel. See you guys next time. Thank you.